If I only had $5,000 to $7,000 in 2026, these are the used reliable vehicles that I would try to shoot for private sale. Now, if you could recall, I just made a video about buying a car at a dealership. A lot of you guys found that helpful and you wanted a part 2 immediately. But first, I want to focus on a subscriber question here verbatim. This will be our goal today as I try to teach you guys the tips and tricks about how to try to find a decent, reliable used car. Remember, all of this is a gamble. Don't take my official advice for it. Use your own intuition and your own judgment. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button, show a little bit of love, subscribe to the channel. We help out with personal finance, used cars, and smart financial planning and budgeting, as well as motivation. All right. One of my commenters said, "Good day, brother. I'm in NYC, Brooklyn. That's where we'll be searching for cars today. And I don't have much to spend. Right now, $5,000 up to $6K plus even $7K for everything or so. So I'm going to use that $5,000 to $7K budget today. All right. I've never had a car before, and I need something to run errands since my mom passed away. My condolences and my love to you. I'm sorry to hear that. I want a Toyota, Honda, or Mazda hatchback, SUV, wagon, maybe sedan. So you're a little bit open to everything, so let's see if we can do it. I plan to get a PPI if I find something I'm interested in. Yes. And NY listings are not the best. Any suggestions? By the way, it's hard to try to go shopping in person with my severely disabled autistic son and my daughter. Thanks." First of all, thank you so much for the question. And I also want to give a shout out here to one of my other subscribers down here that says you can also just use Carfax used cars or CarMax. Yeah, I use Carfax to find my Lexus RX. All right. So let's jump right into the search, y'all. Let's jump right into the search. So we're looking in NYC, Brooklyn right now. This looks like this says Hicksville. I don't know where that's at in NYC in New York. I'm not from New York. I have no idea about New York, but we're going to use this 2012 Toyota Camry. Now, as you guys may or may not know, I own a 2012 Toyota Camry that I dropped $6,800 for, and it was only at 150,000 miles back in 2023. All right. I really liked that price. I thought that was a good price. And then I looked at the car's history and it was immaculately maintained and serviced regularly. All right. So I know a thing or two when it comes to Camrys. So let's look at this one here. Right here we have a 2012. It looks like it's clean, looks like it's taken care of. It has some natural, dings and stains and dents and stuff like that. But remember, today we're not dealing with a budget that's that high, guys. All right. $5,000 to $7,000 in 2026 does not go as long as it used to. That's what a lot of people don't understand. It doesn't go as long as it used to, So with that in mind, the description says this car is in perfect engine, probably mint condition, transmission, clean title. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. One thing I like about this vehicle listing already is the person has a high review count. Let's go ahead and jump into see if we can see some of these reviews. Best Way Z LLC. Now, unfortunately, this does look like a private car selling company, so that kind of takes it from being a natural used option down a little bit. They have other cars that they're selling. Now, the reviews are good and they all check out. Let me tell you why with this, I would negotiate a heavy budget. Whenever people are dealing with a lot of cars, you got to wonder about the quality of how the car was maintained by that particular seller. And I try to stay for more natural and organic situations. Like when I bought my Camry, it was a family looking to get a bigger vehicle and their use for the Camry no longer served the size of their family. That's how I was able to get a deal on it. And that's how I was able to buy it for myself from a guy who maintained it immaculately. Okay. While this looks good, maybe you could give it a look. Maybe you could give it a try. It's only at 147,000 miles. That's not bad. That's actually really good for the price. I would try to talk them down to 68 or 7,000. This is about what you can get at your budget right now. We're not getting anything under 150, to be honest with you. Whenever you're dealing with a budget like that, you have to know that you're going to have to sacrifice some mileage. All right. People think they can have their cake and eat it too. You'll be surprised at the amount of people who think they're going to run around here with $5,000 or $6,000. Not talking to the individual, but there's so many people who have a wrong misconception of cars these days. They think that they're going to run around with $5,000 and that they're going to get a 2015 or 2016. That's not how it works anymore. Okay. So, yeah, we're around NY. Wow. This is pretty barren up here. This is actually pretty barren. It just sounds like you just need a vehicle, though. Like you just need a vehicle. Here is one in Brooklyn, New York. Wow, 200,000 miles on it. Wow. I mean, it's saying it looks clean. One owner, 41 service records, no accidents on Carfax, personal use vehicle. Everything is in good condition. This Camry has been very well maintained throughout his life. Daily driver. I mean, there's a video accompanied with it. There's a few things I like here. There's a video. Whenever a seller is giving you a video private sale, that means they're more than willing to work with you. And let me give you a quick tip here. Since this person put it on the video, bam, right there. Guys, there are you can look up the VIN. You can look up the VIN as long as you know the license plate. This is not illegal or anything like that. You can look up the VIN, all right? So I like that they included that in there as well. And they also included the VIN inside of the listing. That's a great sign that they're trying to be upfront and real about the condition of the car. All right, man. Not bad. Oh, and they're providing a Carfax too. These are all great signs. These are all good signs that a person is genuinely trying to sell their vehicle from an honest place. Again, all of this is a gamble. I always tell people, take someone with you when you go car negotiating. Take your mechanic with you. Take a mobile mechanic. Do a PPI. Don't just walk into these situations unknowingly, okay? Even if this doesn't help you find the car you're looking for, use the steps, use the tips that I'm saying, guys. I bought used cars before, and I know my way around, all right? Now, let's check this person's ratings. Didn't want to show title, red flag. Somebody said good. Again, everything was looking good until we got to the point where this person also sells a multitude of different cars. That's what makes private selling worse. Well, not worse, but that's what makes it hard these days. There's so many scammers and so many people who are multiple selling cars. It's very rare when you can find an honest, organic situation. Let's look at this one here, man. Either we get us some wheels, or we're going to have to just save a little bit more money, because right now this is looking tough in Toyota Camry land. We might try to filter it. One thing you can do on Facebook Marketplace is also filter it. So let's try to filter it out. And I'm sorry if anybody doesn't enjoy these type of videos. I'm just really trying to help people and not just talk about the situation. You know, everybody want to talk about how, oh, you know, Americans are broke and car buyers are broke, but nobody's helping anybody try to actually look at how to find decent deals or A to B wheels for themselves. Okay. So that's what I try to do when I make these particular videos. So I hope you guys find them somewhat entertaining and informative. You know, not everything's about entertainment, you know. So here we go. You know, people say they want, like I just made a video yesterday, they say they want financial freedom and success, but nobody wants to look at the ugly stuff like this. Nobody wants to look at the nitty gritty. They just want to pop out when they've made it. But no, this is what I've done to buy multiple of my cars. Okay, this one is in Mississippi, New York. Here's one for 69. So around that 2012 to 2014 area of Camry, you're going to buy them for about 68 to about 7,500. So if you can save a little bit more money and try to find one that's decent in your area, you're right. This is not easy in New York. Yeah, these listings are, you know, runs and drive great. I don't like listings like this either, because if you're not putting any effort into your listing, that means you didn't probably put that much effort into your car. Guys, I'm not just talking to talk. Everything I'm saying are things you have to consider when you're trying to buy a used car from someone. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up a little bit. You also said Honda. Let's look for a Honda Accord. Or you actually said you're looking for you actually said you're looking for something kind of like an SUV low key for your kids. Now, since we are on an extreme heavy budget, again, we have to lower our standards until we can find something that kind of hits all the points. All right. I see a Lexus RX over here. You're probably not going to be able to crack into the 2010s and up, just because those tend to run a little bit higher. They want $6,699 for this one. 3 owners. Highway miles only 173,000 miles. One of the cleanest RX 350 you'll find. No rust, no leaks, immaculate interior, transmission service, new radiator, cooling system flush, new Michelin tires, navigation, cosmetic note, a few light scratches visible only close up to the black paint. Serious buyers only. People like this, again, you got to take the right people with you to go look at these type of cars in person. Again, I like that they include video. I like that they include a multitude of different pictures. This does look extremely clean. If this person does the undercarriage, I'll be even more impressed. Also, before you jump into any agreement with anybody, ask to see under the car. If they're not willing to show you under the car, walk away from the deal. Just walk away. Stop messaging them. Stop talking to them, because they are not serious. Okay. There are certain things that sellers will do when they have nothing to hide. If you can't get undercarriage pictures, walk the heck away. All right. Again, you see how I'm looking here. Even if we can't find a specific vehicle for you today, I want you on your own search looking like this. I want you to look at everything that I'm looking at. I want you to try to find if something feels off. I want you to find if the seller's not putting, here we go. This looks good right here. Let me check this out. This is a 2009 Lexus RX 350 for $7,500. Looks family owned. Looked a little clapped out though. Gosh, this is the ugly of private car sale that nobody probably will tell you. This is the ugly. Another thing, if a seller's not willing to clean out their vehicle before they do the listing, again, that shows you how much they've cared about the car. So I'm going to walk away from this listing without even seeing it, because you couldn't clean the car for its photo shoot. How do I know you've taken care of the car? You got to get a little cutthroat. What I can do for you is this. If you're looking for a vehicle in that price range, I would definitely look for the Lexus RX's 2007 through 2009 350. Lexus RX 350. The only thing that these really dealt with was a few oil leaks and some power steering leaks like that. But again, our budget is not that high, and this is almost like all we can work with. I looked it up earlier. We got a Toyota Camry. Let's go. 2012 might be slightly out the budget. 2011 Toyota Camry to 2012 is probably going to be in your budget range. Let's look for 11 Camry, see if we can really find one. I'm really trying to help here. You're right. New York listings are not good. This is actually insane. Even I'm kind of struggling right now. And I usually keep it real, but I'm having a hard time seeing some good examples of good listings right now in New York. You're right. This is no joke. My ultimate suggestion to you would be, if you can just continue to, if you can continue to just hold out and build that cash more, get a little bit more cash behind your buy, because you don't want to buy a lemon and you don't want to buy something that craps out on you and now you're out of $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. I like to do too when I'm looking for cars is I like to filter the days. You typically want to go for listings that are newer, because if listings have been sitting for a while, that could potentially mean that something's wrong. There's a reason why people aren't biting on it. Trust me, people bite on great deals. Great deals do not last in the private car selling world. Trust me, they don't last. All right, looks like we found something potentially. This is a 2011 Toyota Camry, just posted 32 minutes ago. Unfortunately, it is in South River, New Jersey. The 2011 wasn't as bad as the 07 through 10. They had worked out a few quirks. They had kind of fixed the oil burning just a little bit. It's probably the best of that generation. It's probably the best you can get. And once again, this is another person who sells a lot of cars. This is probably a dealership themselves. But again, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's all bad. You can still go look at these type of listings with the right personnel and the right help. Lastly, let's check out Mazda, because I don't want this video to be too long and boring, guys. Let me see here. Let's just look at this one right here. This is a Mazda. Again, I'm trying to find you sedans and stuff, but this actually is harder than I thought. I'm not going to lie to you. What you can do is contact me personally through my email, and I'll continue to work with you for free, of course. I'll work with you for free, and we'll see if we can make something happen, because your situation really touches me, and I'm trying to find something to help you out here. Now, I don't know much about Mazda, so car heads down in the comment section below. Let me know about Mazda. This is a 2013 Mazda CX-5. I have a family member with one of these cars, and they're pretty good. Mazda's been on its way up, you know, so this could be an option for you right here. This is in Staten Island, New York. I don't know how far that is away from you. This doesn't look bad. This is probably the best looking car of the whole thing. Negotiable price, ready to go, clean title, 150,000 miles, 6,500. You'll just have to message the seller and see what you think. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. Again, I'm really praying for you. Please reach out to me so that I can help you personally, because this is tough. I mean, car buying is not easy when you're dealing with a limited budget, especially in a high cost of living area like New York. You have to watch out for a lot of scams. You have to watch out for a lot of fast talk, and you got to stay on your toes and bring your mechanic with you, because people will definitely get over on you, especially in New York. Okay, as a guy who's near this area-ish, you want to be careful, all right? But yeah, for anybody who needs any more help, please let me know. I love doing these type of videos. I think they're kind of a different contrast from my motivational videos, and I love just trying to help people instead of just talk about how damaged everything is. I do my best to try to walk through this with you, because nobody's doing this with people. Nobody's trying to walk people through scams and how to buy cars, all right? So subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. I hope that this helped you, and God bless.